Alright guys, Raging Reaper 1 here again. Down for another how to play agent video, and today we're going to be working on Sova. Now Sova is one of the agents that I'd say is almost necessary on most teams, but can do well without him being on the team. I would consider him one of the top tiers though. Got 4 abilities, got the Owl drone, which is basically a drone that you'll use with C.
Deploying drone.
You'll go out, you'll move around, you'll have a little battery at the bottom that'll show you how long it's going to go for. You can shoot darts to tag enemies, similar to that of the recon dart. You'll also have shock bolt. Just hit Q,
Shock dart.
can launch it out, can do up to 90 damage. It's not bad, not bad. Then you have recon bolt,
Revealing area.
which is really useful. Alright guys, we're going to start off on the defending side, show you how to play Sova. Sova's a hell of a fucking player. It's perfect for recon. So say you're defending, you go over to B side, you're watching Garage. With the recon dart, and also with the shock bolt, if you hit right click, it'll show you how many times you can bounce it.
Shock
So
dart.
say you want it to bounce and go to another corner, you can do so like that. Or if you want 2 bounces. Now what I like to do as soon as the round starts, just to check and see if they're pushing on B, I'll hit right below this right here.
Revealing area.
Bounces, bounces, it goes straight out, as you can see on the mini-map, straight to the spawn where the attackers are coming from. Now say you've got that and few enemies are there, you want to pull the shock bolt out,
Shock dart.
bounce it twice, possibly hit some enemies. I would say you could do it a second time, but that's only if you know they're not rushing in. Because if they're rushing in and you're pulling this out, pulling the string back,
Shock dart.
next thing you know, you may have landed that out, but they have all pushed in before, and they're going to get you right here. Now from that point, if you don't see anybody, it's reason you might want to keep that second shock bolt. You never know, you might need it later. Now from that point, if you don't see anybody, you'll just push on around, go to A, or go through mid and through sewers. So let's go to defending on mid. Basically, there's going to be 3 points of protection. You're going to have your garage right here, you're going to have mid, and then you're going to have A defense. So say you're sectioned off for mid, and your teammates are doing other things. Good play right here. Get the cover, so in case they come through here, you're not going to get hit. You'll hit right here, right above that little crack.
Revealing area.
Goes straight inside there, so you'll know whether or not the enemy team is going to be coming from that angle. Now, say you want to get the other side, so, just in case they're coming from sewers.
Revealing area.
Well, okay, I messed up right there. No worries, no worries. 1 bounce is what you're going to need.
Revealing area.
You get it right above them. You'll be able to tell whether or not they're there. Now, say you want to get back a little bit. You want to be able to push A if you need to, or you want some more cover in case they just rush in, somebody like Jet. You just want to hold
Revealing
it, push it
area.
on out there, and then kind of go off to the side. If you see some people, get the shock bolt out,
Shock dart.
launch it in there. The reason the shock bolt's so good is if maybe there's 3 in there, you could do 80 damage, 80 or, well, 20 to 80 damage depending on how close they are to the shock bolt to all 3 of them, which is really essential to your team actually making a good play, getting some top frag moments. It could kill, but more than likely you're only going to wound in those first seconds, considering none of them are already wounded. But later in the game, you might get some kills off it, or if you just double tag them with the shock bolt, you could get the kill. Then from there, if there's nobody inside here, nobody in there, obviously going to know whether or not they're going to be at garage or they're going to be over there at A, and you'll push in from this way, or you'll come in around and go through there. So a good reason to have a second shock bolt, just in case you want to get back in there, land some shots on them while they're stuck in there while the team's holding on B. Now let's go to the defending side of A. Now A is a bit different. Got a little more versatility with your recon bolt. You can stand right here.
Revealing area.
Oh, hold on. kind of got to get it angled right.
Revealing
Just
area.
barely pull it. That way, it's going straight into the center over there. Now, a few other ways you could do it. You could line it up right here,
Revealing area.
get that to ping in, but it's only going to go so far. It's going to land just about there. Now, say you've done that, and you know the enemy team's hiding in that little cubby right there. It's a good idea. Just kind of force that in there. Hit anybody that's moving into mid as well, and shocking those back there. Just do it a second time if they haven't pushed. Just get a little extra damage. Keep them pushed back or possibly pushing back down sewers. At this point, you'll want to have somebody at B pushing in just to catch them as they're trying to flank back to the other side. Now, you could also do it right here.
Revealing area.
If you wanted to maintain right there. Wow. You have to do it a little
Revealing
bit
area.
harder. It's going to be a bit of trigger discipline. It's going to take some practice, but as soon as you get the bow down, it's going to work quite well for you and your team. Now let's see. Oh, let's talk about recon drone. Good point.
Deploying
Once
drone.
you've done it, you just pull them in. You start tagging some people, you know, you see all this, you get this whole area looked at, and you'll figure out where the enemy team's going to be. You can do that on every single point as soon as you do the recon as well, but I suggest getting behind some cover, at least something to where you know if they're right here, you can immediately hit C.
Take flight.
Once you're in it, just hit C, come out, start popping some heads. Having a good time. Alright, let's go to the attacking side. I guess we'll start over here. Now, there's a few things you can do here. You can start right here,
Revealing area.
slowly pull it in, get that center area. So that way you know if someone's up in heaven or if there's someone off on the right as well. You could also hit right
Revealing
there.
area.
You don't have to pull it as hard either.
Revealing
You
area.
can just kind of slowly drag it in. Get that corner over there if you really want to. But I really think
Revealing
that this
area.
is more utilized considering it has a wider area that it can actually scan for and possibly hit that door down there. Now you might not find some people underneath right here, so it's always a good thing to check right there as soon as you come in while you're attacking. So you never know, there could always be someone hiding right there or right there. You never know. It's really frustrating when, you know, you and the team are pushing in. Next thing you know, somebody's with a shotgun, clears 3 of you guys, and you basically lost the match right there, unless you got some really, really good players. Some clutch moments happen. You never know. Now, what you can also do from this attacking point, neat little trick right here. So you've got somebody on that corner again. So you've had to push from B going over here. Just
Revealing
kind of
area.
throw that dart over there. Well, maybe a little bit more
Revealing
than
area.
that. Oh,
Revealing
a little
area.
bit more. There we go. There we go. So it's going to be a bit of
Revealing
charge
area.
in a little bit. And you'll get straight inside that zone right there to see where they're at. Now you can also do it with the midpoint on attacking. So say you
Revealing
want to
area.
get that middle area without having to be in there. Boom. You're straight on the position where they're all going to be from spawn. Now let's go for a mid push. If you're on the attacking side. So startup line will be right here. You'll be looking at this little corner right here. You don't want to go too high. You don't want to go too low. You want to get straight in the
Revealing
middle
area.
right there. Okay, hold on.
Revealing area.
There we go. That's about where you want it to land. So you kind of want to hit just off of that line. Now, another nifty little trick. Probably the second one down just before the middle line.
Revealing area.
It goes straight into that little cubby right there, so you'll be able to find out whether or not someone's in there. Now say you want to hit inside of that area with a shock bolt.
Shock dart.
Just land that in. Hold on. Maybe a little bit more
Shock
off.
dart.
Hold on.
Revealing area.
Okay. Well, for the most part. If you wanted to hit them,
Shock dart.
go for it. And that's still going to do some damage to that guy right there. It's going to push him, shock him a little bit. Make sure he gets pushed out or pushed in at least, so your team can start moving in. Now for the most part, you'll just push straight on through, go straight up through, and go to B. Now if you're just doing this to sneak around, I wouldn't suggest going through right here unless you know for a fact there's going to be no enemies and they're all clustered on A. So that way you just slowly keep on that shift, make sure you make no noise, go straight in, start popping some heads. Now, from the attacking side of B, you want to hit just off of the B,
Revealing area.
go straight in, gets that corner covered as well. Kind of tells you whether or not there's someone in that vicinity area, because more times than not, you might find one person right here or right here with a shotgun, or otherwise up top there. You never know, they might push down as soon as they see the recon dart, thinking that you're coming straight through. It's going to put a lot of attention on that area as well, because everybody on the minimap will see it, including the enemies, so they'll know you're coming through garage. Sometimes you can use this moment to fake them out. Say your whole team goes A, but you're right here. Throw that dart out,
Revealing area.
make a little noise,
Shock dart.
push in a little bit, just get the recon drone going.
Deploying drone.
Basically make them think that your whole team's coming this way. You'll start darting out. You'll get a good general idea of how many players are over here, and possibly get the A side team to start moving to mid. Then cause your whole rest of your team to push in on A and basically get fortified and dug in before the enemy team even knows what's going on. You've got it planted, and you've got the better defense. Let's see, what else can we do here? Let's talk about this ability. This is your alt. Now you can see on the mini-map there's a blue line where it's going to go. Now it's not going to go exactly where that blue line's going to go. It's going to be a little circular radius. So if, say, someone's up in heaven, you're going to need to aim upward in order to hit them. It's not going to go directly along that blue line, straight line. So you're going to have to aim it a bit. Not always going to get kills with it, and it's definitely going to take 2 shots of it to actually kill someone, and you have to be quick with it. So notice, if I wait too long, I can only get 2 shots out. Can't get 3, but if you do it quick, in succession, you can get 3 shots out of it. It's pretty handy in some scenarios, and you'll also want to watch out for sewers. So say you're on the defending side and you know they're in sewers. The best bet's not to shoot like this, but to shoot downward. You want to hit inside of the area, knowing that you're in a higher ground. Alright guys, so that's the map of Split. In the next video, we'll go on to Haven, and I'll show you the tips and tricks on how to play Sova. Alright guys. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos. And also, if you'd like to see some of these plays in action, come catch me on Twitch at Raging_Reaper1. I'll see you guys later.